You're set to fight the legend that is Floyd Mayweather. Please tell me what made you agree to this fight.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather is my opponent coming June 6th. You know, they're saying he's pretty good. One of the best boxers of all time. Look, he's one of the best boxers of our generation. When I was presented with the opportunity to fight him as a showman, as an entertainer, as someone who's risen up to challenges his whole life, this was too exciting to turn down.
I can't knock you for not turning it down. That would be foolish. I mean, to be able to get in the ring and to make this money all at the same time, there's nothing wrong with that. I would ask, however, what level of sensitivity do you have to folks in the boxing profession that look at guys like yourself and your brother and say, you really may not deserve this opportunity? What do you say to that?
I'm actually fairly sensitive and will completely hear those people out because I understand. Because truthfully, it's not fair, right? Like I don't think yeah. I mean, we definitely didn't climb the ranks and earn the spot to be fighting one of the best boxers of our generation in the typical sense. But you know, in other ways, we've worked our asses off, and I happen to be in a position where, again, this was an opportunity that came to fruition, and it's not something you say no to.
Before I ask you what I wanted to ask you, Logan. Who gave you the shiner in sparring?
Yeah, man. We're sparring a lot of pros on the island. I can't keep track, to be honest with you. We fight 3 days a week, three different guys every time we fight. So, man, who knows? But I will say we're in there working each other day in and day out.
So what I wanted to ask is, the thing I respect about you and your brother is you guys respect the fight game. You prepare as hard as you can. You're sometimes criticized for the shape your opponent comes in. That's none of your business. Your business is get yourself in shape, train as hard as you can, fight as hard as you can. I see you both do that every time. But as a student of the fight game, as a guy who really loves it and respects it, how do you tell yourself that you have a chance in a boxing ring, even if he is 44 years old, as by your own admission, one of the, if not the best boxer of his generation? How do you get prepared to get in the ring and tell yourself, I'm going to beat him?
Yeah, you're asking good questions, Max. So I think the biggest thing here, and it's obvious, is my height, my weight, my reach, and my age. You know, there are weight classes in boxing for a reason. And I'm going to be weighing in 3 weight classes heavier than Floyd and probably coming into the fight 4 weight classes heavier. That's dangerous for him. Imagine hypothetically, that I know what I'm doing. Imagine I'm a very good boxer. Imagine I'm beating pros and sparring time in and time again. You know, and Floyd comes in and he may realize he's in a little over his head because he's sparring a guy who's longer than him, stronger than him, powerful, has nothing to lose. Like, I'm going in there like, think about it. What happens if I win? You know, the world's axis stands still. Time stops. It's the genesis. It's the greatest upset in the history of combat sports. What happens if I lose? Nothing. Life goes on.